Well, hi everybody. Good Tuesday morning to meteorologist Travis Klineski. Low clouds and fog clearing out of southeast Nebraska. The rest of what you're seeing there is not much cloud cover at this time. Futurecast is kind of overdoing the clouds off to the north and to the west. We're actually going to see a good amount of sunshine today, mostly sunny skies out there. Winds might pick up just a little bit out of the southeast later on today. Not a terribly strong wind, but just a little on the breezy side. Now, once again overnight tonight, more low clouds and fog will move into central and eastern Nebraska, but then later in the night, those will clear out. Now, I do want to back this up a little bit here and take you to the middle of the night again. Eastern Nebraska might see a little bit of drizzle or light rain out around Lincoln and Beatrice. I don't think that'll affect most of us. But then again, later in the night, look at that cold front sweeping through the Tri-Cities, probably around 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. That will clear up those skies later in the night. The winds will become a little bit brisk out of the northwest tomorrow morning. So we'll have to deal with a little bit of a breezy wind, making it feel colder. Plus, temperatures will be a little bit colder anyway for our Wednesday. The good news is, though, sunshine does return tomorrow. Again, breezy northwest winds will lighten up later in the day and turn more northerly with time. So how do temperatures look the next couple of days? Now today, anywhere from the upper 20s to near 30 up north to as warm as almost 50 in southwest Nebraska. Both upper 40s for McCook and Imperial. Upper 30s to near 40 degrees for the Tri-Cities. Like I said, probably for most of us the best day of the week ahead of us here. So it's not great, but it's as good as what we're going to have most of this week ahead. Tonight we'll slowly fall back during the evening hours with those clouds and fog, but then once that cold front comes through later in the night, we'll eventually drop back into the teens and 20s for overnight lows, some single digits up towards the northwest there. And then tomorrow, a colder day for us as we see highs ranging from as cold as 16 in O'Neill to the mid-40s in the southwest, close to 30, upper 20s to near 30 in the Tri-Cities tomorrow. So a colder day for many of us, but again, that wide range in temperatures as that colder air doesn't impact southwest Nebraska too much. Our coldest night of the forecast comes tomorrow night into Thursday morning as we dip back into the single digits and lower teens. It'll be fairly chilly as you wake up on Thursday morning. Now, we are going to see more clouds on Thursday and kind of just a raw day out there. Not a terribly strong wind, but just not a pleasant day as we see temperatures 20s and 30s. Again, the warmest temperatures out towards the west and southwest. Here in the Tri-Cities, upper 20s to near 30 degrees. But then things go downhill Thursday night as moisture lifts northward. We're going to take you through a couple of forecast models here. This is the European forecast model, and we're going to see warm air lift northward. So temperatures may actually rise after midnight, and what initially could be a snow event becomes more of a freezing rain event. So we could see a mix of precipitation, and by the time you wake up early on Friday morning, we could be looking at some slick road conditions in central and eastern Nebraska. As you go to the west, the conditions don't look nearly as bad, but you can see the indication of that warmer air nudging northward here. And you can keep in mind, this is one forecast model. During the day on Friday, we warm up enough, some of that moisture could become just drizzle or light rain. So I think the best chance of accumulating snow would be to the east and northeast, but many of us could see some accumulating freezing rain, icing. So if you have plans to drive Thursday night or Friday morning to work, to school, anything like that, it looks like it could be a bit messy out there. Now, as we go later in the day, the moisture is going to dry out a little bit. We're not going to see as much during most of the day, but then overnight, maybe as a cold front comes through, a little bit of very light freezing drizzle or snow before that clears out later in the night into Saturday morning. We're left with brisk winds out of the northwest and colder temperatures returning again for the upcoming weekend. That's the European forecast model. Here is the North American forecast model, again showing that moisture. It's a little slower with bringing that moisture northward Thursday night into Friday morning, but again, initially maybe some snow, but then becoming more of a freezing rain event, again affecting central and eastern Nebraska, warm enough down to our south it's just plain old rain. Some of that air warms up during the day on Friday, so some just plain old rain or drizzle is possible as the precipitation lightens up a little bit in the afternoon hours here. That's as far out as my forecast model goes here. But again, like the European forecast model, I think our afternoon looks drier, or at least mostly dry, and then we get that small chance of some light mixed precipitation Friday evening as that cold front sweeps through. I'd show you the GFS American forecast model, which is a little bit different, but for some reason my model on my graphics doesn't look quite right, so I'm not going to show it. But basically, what I'm going to stress is that, well, first off, we're not completely sure of what kind of precipitation we're going to see in the exact timing, but right now it does look like it could be messy for Friday or Thursday night into Friday here as everything gets going. So again, colder temperatures after today, a little fog this evening, and for the time during the middle of the night, but it will be clear out by tomorrow morning. So mostly sunny skies returning tomorrow, breezy, colder tomorrow, chilly, more clouds on Thursday, that moisture Thursday night into Friday morning. Now, the brunt of it will happen Thursday night, especially late night. Some of that into Friday morning, especially for folks in eastern Nebraska. But again, not just a snow event, but freezing rain is a big concern. So look for slick road conditions on Friday morning. Hopefully during the day Friday we can warm it up enough that we start to see some of that melt off as we push into the mid and maybe even upper 30s by Friday afternoon. And then Friday night a cold front comes through, swinging through, bringing in a slight chance of light snow or freezing drizzle for Friday evening, clearing out later in the night. Brisk winds on Saturday, strong northwesterly winds of 15 to 25 miles per hour, a little chillier but mostly sunny. More clouds on Sunday and Monday, partly cloudy skies, no precipitation expected, but we are going to trend colder early next week on Sunday and Monday. It looks like we may then warm it up a little bit towards the middle of next week, back closer to our average high for this time of the year. So a lot of below average ahead of us here, not much above average, some near average here, but yeah, a little bit of a cold forecast ahead of us here. And again, the biggest concern right now, again, Thursday night into Friday morning. I'll stress it over and over again. Keep watching the forecast over the next couple of days. We're still about 3 days out from that time frame here, so we still got some stuff to figure out. But again, plan on probably what looks like a mess at this point, especially in central and eastern Nebraska. Thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. Until next time, have a good Tuesday, and we'll see you all again on Wednesday morning. God bless. Bye.